Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner to be brought down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the back. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also, it boosts the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. A horrible field position to start the drive quickly. They just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester, Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Play action here on first down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27. Here's the second down play. Toss play to the outside. Powers through. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick grab and moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's complete downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he fires the football to the right side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Singleton. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The ball is caught, and they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a first and 10 play.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Running out of time in the pocket, and the pass is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the gun now on third down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good.
21, LSU, 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting him off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fills in the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Picks up 1. Second down.
Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finds room at the 30. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They go up 18 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
LSU 10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 40, and that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they'll kick it away here. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a 2nd chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing, really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. From the shotgun, drops back. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at